Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Brian.
I'm Amy.
We've been gone for a long time, and you know why? When Amy usually is the one racing, gets home, we download the video, put it on an external hard drive because that's the safe thing to do. And it was like late last fall, our hard drive crashed. And Amy's giving me that look. You can't see the look, but I'm getting a look. So we sent it off to three places. And huge shout out, not sponsored, no affiliation with us, but Flashback Data Recovery with a major save. They were a fifth the price of the highest price place and a third of the price from second place. Still $800 or $900 to get our data back. So you guys can thank the $800 for these videos.
But this is actually from a week ago and not
This is from
that hard drive at all.
No, it's not. But it went on the hard drive. Anyway, so we're back. We'll pick up some of the videos that we lost or regained shortly and backfill. But here we are today. This is June 5th race at PIR? 5th, 6th? Monday Night PIR in Portland, Oregon. OBRA sanctioned, non-USA Cycling sanctioned. So for the majority of YouTube, it's an unsanctioned race. So this is a Oregon PIR Monday Night Series from Monday, June 6th. Open women's, right?
Yeah.
Open women's scored separately for 1, 2, 3s, 4, 5s, or scored together?
The finish is scored separately. Hot laps are scored together. It's
Oh
very confusing.
Super
for
confusing.
Everyone.
So a map in the corner with wind direction. As they come onto the front straightaway for the finish line, they pretty much have, for the most part, a headwind. Amy's team is the white and green and high-vis yellow with the numbers in this field, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys came into this race, the reason why we're showing this first, with a pretty well-executed plan.
We had a plan for a lead out. That was our plan.
Well, you also had some other stuff going on here.
Yeah, I mean, we always try to keep the race exciting. We have a couple teams out here. We have Team Oregon in the blue. They like to do a bunch of team tactic stuff. We like to do a bunch of team tactic stuff. We'll attack, counterattack, basically make it fun.
Well, it's also racing, right? You want to stay in the race.
Yeah.
So let's fast forward some here to where stuff gets good, and I don't know how to fast forward. So, okay, so here's some of the first action. We have Team Oregon in front of Amy with a Team Oregon rider behind her, and their jerseys are different because the rider behind is the series leader. It's a series leader's jersey. So what's going on here? What are you expecting?
I'm just riding my bike, honestly. Nix is strong, so I don't want her to
That's our dog going nuts.
do anything crazy. So I'm just sitting on her wheel, waiting for something to happen.
Yeah. And this is really smart racing. Like, Amy's not wasting, you can see her watts, she's 110 watts. She's not wasting any energy or burning any matches she doesn't need to. And
So now her teammate attacks from behind.
which is a great attack. Frequently, a lot of women will go to the front and attack from the front, and that rider attacked from third position. So now you're tucked in, 270 watts.
Yeah, it was a
Ran,
really
ran.
hard attack. I actually didn't even bring this one all the way back. My teammate's coming up behind me.
But if you look, what you did that was brilliant is your attack was hard enough. You didn't drag anybody with you. I mean, they are working just as hard as you to come up. You slide to the left. The draft is on the right, so here comes two of your teammates taking the draft side. And you're...
Just earlier.
Nope, just one.
Yeah, little hesitation there, but I'm thankful for the big draft now because I just burned a big match trying to chase that down.
And now you're just sitting in, and it's going to get brought back.
So here we're actually catching some lap riders from a different field. There are multiple fields out here at the same time. It gets very confusing. They do ring the bell when there's a points lap, which is a sprint lap, and you get points for first, second, third. But sometimes it's also the men's finish, and
You got to pay attention.
you don't even know. So a lot of this race, we're not even sure if we ever had a points lap, and according to the results, we never did.
But here's a great move by your teammate, though, is once you rolled up on that right of the attack, she's kept it moving. And now you got numbers. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you against 1. And you're just rolling.
Yeah, so we definitely have the numbers in this field. I think there's like 5, 6 of us.
So here's something that you are really good, Amy, at this. When you're coming on this front straight, you go straight to the left wall because the wind's coming from the right. Very few people do that. And like even right now, your teammate's kind of in the middle. Like, go all the way to the right and get a draft for you, or go all the way to the left, which is what you should be doing, and make everybody suffer. Why do they do that?
Most people are focused on like the shortest distance. I don't know. There's also a men's field on the right here. But I don't know. I really don't know.
Well, let's go forward to some more action.
There wasn't a lot of wind this night. Usually it's pretty windy out here, but tonight was not too bad.
Okay, so what's it on? You've got one teammate up the road, and Team Morgan Rider, the race leader, takes off, and you're like right on her wheel.
Straight from the front of the field, which it's like guaranteed someone's gonna follow that.
But look at the gap. I mean, you instantly, like, you didn't take anybody with you. So if she catches your teammate and gives you the free ride, it's.
So we're both like sprinters. So yeah, our initial attacks are like insanely strong, but like our ability to actually solo off the front for a significant amount of time is not good.
You're not a long-term FTP rider. You're not a time trialist.
Not me and not Emily, so...
So here you get caught.
Yes.
And instantly, her teammate counters.
Yeah, that's a great move.
A great move. Like, and the race leaders, the series leaders, like, whipped. I mean, she's gone. She just got swarmed. And now you got your teammate reeling her in. And you're doing 500 watts to bring her back in.
And I talk to my team every week about trying to predict these moves. Like that, it was so obvious to me. Who's raced like 300 PIR races.
So now Team Oregon has attacked, counterattacked, and brought the entire Fast Fed Nice team to their person off the front, and the field is 200 meters behind them. And this is the clip from the beginning. This is brilliant.
This isn't where it happens.
Oh, it's not. I'm wrong.
No.
Not it?
So we just caught my teammate that was off the front. I'm trying to encourage everyone to keep it going because
you have a gap. You have separation.
We do have separation. There's 4 of us. But I think we hesitated a little bit too long.
Yep.
And everyone catches us again.
Yeah. And if Okay, so we're coming up on the clip from the beginning, the teaser from the beginning of this video. There's 2 off the front, your 2 teammates, right? You have 1 teammate?
1 teammate and Team Oregon.
1 Team Oregon. Mm-hmm. And they were off for a while.
Yeah.
And you look Fast Fed Nice, Amy's team is kind of in the front. She yells at Sari to go, and this huge attack, and this is the best part. Team Oregon race leader responds. Amy's on her wheel. Her teammate right behind her. So now you got numbers. Now you're going to have a 3 versus 1 in a breakaway. But your watts are dropping. What's going on?
She's getting so close.
She's getting so close.
She just had to go a little bit more.
She's getting so close but so tired. So why aren't you coming around her?
Why?
Exactly. No, it's true. So you and I talk about this, but right, not everybody hears this. You don't chase your teammate. Like, take the free ride and collect the numbers, but don't close it down. Don't bring them with you. Like, you're just along for the free ride. Look behind you. There's nobody but another teammate of yours, and you guys are just sitting there. This would be covering an attack. This is great. I mean, this is great racing right here. And
we all take completely different lines around this corner.
how much?
So, yeah, Emily's obviously taxed and trying to chase this down. We have a huge gap behind us. And I tell Erlia she could bridge if she wants to. But I don't think she heard me at all. She's like, huh?
What? I should do what?
But yeah, I mean, there was her opportunity. Now everyone's kind of back together.
And here's Dial's going to shoot on the left.
Yep.
Oh, she went on the right this time. There, Erlia's on it. That was good.
Yep, that was good.
Yeah. And you're on it. And again, you don't bring anybody with you. Like your jump is quicker than Emily's or Team Oregon's taxed. I don't know why you don't.
I actually think it's Tanya behind me. This is my own teammate behind me.
Yeah, it's your own teammate behind you. But the Team Oregon, the series leader, she was wiped. She's not getting on you.
Yeah.
And so again, now you got three and 1. If you collect your rider up the road, it'll be 4v1. Tanya's back to checking her messages.
No, she has a lap counter on her watch. Triathletes.
And so now look at your watts are dropping. So you're not going to reel in your teammate. You're letting somebody else do all the work. And then Dial goes again, and you're on her wheel, and she shuts it down.
Yeah.
And so if whoever this Dial girl is, if you are watching this, you do all your attacks out in the wind. So you're doing like 10 times the work. If you attacked from the opposite side of the track that you were attacking from, you would maybe stand a chance. Because
she had some good ones. She likes to come up the right side on that back stretch. She did it twice.
A bunch of times in this, I've seen her do that left side. She's way out in the wind. And like here, you should go straight to that left wall. Like right here, just straight to the wall. Don't sit on the right side. Because the wind's coming at your right, and so Amy's got this great draft. Watch her watts are going to drop. Look at this. 120, 100, 80. And you're getting some relief. This Dial racer is getting some relief from the wall. But if you want relief, get on the wall. Like, have your elbows rub the wall. Or go all the way left, so Amy has to do just as much work as you do. So, Dial, there's your free race lesson today. Right there. Amy's smiling at me because her and I talk this stuff every time we look at her race footage.
Okay, so right here, there's like this swarm of people coming up, and I don't really know why, because it's not a sprint lap or anything.
Nope. There goes one of your teammates up the road.
But actually, they're coming around to block me, so I can't follow this attack.
Yep, so there's 2 Team Oregon on your left. They blocked you in, and their rider just took off up the road with yours. And you're just
but
there.
Again, it's kind of a numbers game. We definitely had the numbers, and I had 2 teammates follow this move. And they're just sitting on Timo's wheel, right? Because we have a rider way up the road, so they don't have to do anything.
Emily, she's shaking her head at and yelling at.
Oh, because her teammate's up ahead pulling the field.
Oh, she's chasing her teammate.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. So we got Team Oregon rider up the road and Team Oregon at the front of the field pulling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd shake my head at that. I'd be a little unhappy. That's a good call, seriously. And so nothing happens here for a while, so we're going to fast forward to where some more racing happens besides just you guys rolling around. Sound good?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the last lap. You just got the bell. And this is...
So we're talking about the last move did get brought back that we just saw.
Yes. So you're all... The race is collected together. It's at this point, a field sprint. Right? You dropped some early riders, but this is the collective that you're looking at here. And this is what your guys' race plan coming into this was about, right? This was...
Yeah. So we had a plan for the finish.
Assuming a field finish.
We were all together.
And your plan was rider order, correct? Mm-hmm. And place. So what's going on right here? Because something I know something's happening.
Yeah. So we're just starting the last lap. I'm in the sprinter's position. My teammate right in front of me is supposed to be my last lead out. So she's trying to move me up. I can see my teammates are already kind of lined up at the front.
Yeah. I can hear you shouting at her. You got
We just need to get there.
a little over 2K to go.
Yeah. And the goal is to be lined up by the backstretch. So
Yeah. Backstretch is about 1K.
I
Roughly.
have about 30 seconds to get there.
So we're just let this play out to the finish line. So she's scooting you up, and
So we're not exactly in
order yet.
order, but we're all there.
Yeah.
So I just need to give the signal.
Yeah. So we're 2K to go right here, and you've got a 4-person lead out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're yelling at them. It's time to pick it up. Go faster.
Yeah. I start getting swarmed and I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, and you're only going 21 miles an hour. Like, this should be, if you're going to start your lead out, the whole point is to get it so fast nobody can come next to you or around you. Like, so where's the uncomfortable zone that the pace of the race is? And it's basically the fastest point in the race is where you want to be. And look at, there they go. They went from 20 to 29 like that and instantly strung out. This is brilliant racing. This is...
And actually starting it right in that corner was a good idea because people cornered terribly.
Yes, you have an automatic gap and separation and staggeredness because of the different lines and the different skills in cornering. And like 1,500 to go, you guys have wound it up. Made a solid 27, 28 miles an hour. And you had a teammate slot in behind your wheel, which is brilliant.
Yeah, that wasn't planned, but she was right there. I told her to slot in behind me. So now I have a sweeper. I have someone protecting my wheel.
And this is, what, 6 months in the making? Like, this is the first completely dialed lead out you guys have had. And it's taking a lot of footage review with your team. Because you guys do weekly meetings occasionally. And look at the footage.
Yeah, we tried to. The previous week, half of my team was in a break, so I wasn't really a lead out. So here, Sari pulls off. Evelyn takes over.
Yep.
Still
So kind of the final two, still ramping up, 27 miles an hour coming into the headwind.
There's a little, yeah.
29.
We slowed down a little bit with the exchange.
It happens. As soon as you're around this corner, that wind hits you because we can't see on the video. There's a wall and some bleachers on the right here off field that shield the wind. And right here, you get wind straight to the left wall. So if anyone wants to come around you, they're doing more work than you. And then you're 300 watts with 400 meters to go. Now listen here. For somebody who wants to take a race, almost single word command and tells her to pull right, and then there she gives her the room and a draft. And Amy had a little rest, and she's up to 500 watts. Gosh. 500 watts, 60 meters, 50 meters, and there's nobody anywhere near you or your team, and that is a team winning a race. Like, that's gorgeous. That's beautiful.
Came in for second, third, fourth.
First, second, third, fourth.
Yep.
Dang. And that's a wrap. That's it. That's the footage breakdown from PIR June 6th.
Go team.
Go team. And tune in a few days. We'll have a lead out gone wrong. That happened this weekend. And we have footage of it. So we'll share that with you guys of how it doesn't always work. Until then, bye.